Why doesn't it show up on the thing? Yeah, that's a little weird. I am playing Civ 7. Civ 7. YouTube for some reason disconnects every time I play a game. It's really annoying. And I don't know how to fix it. Volcano blowing up at the end. Alright, so we just completed the exploration era. We did get all of our legacy paths. Again, these are kind of some of the unlocks that you get to choose as you go through. Mostly looking for attribute points, but there are some actually nice buffs you can get in each era. So again, you don't need to complete these each time you do a playthrough, but it's going to help your next stage. This would be where I'd be getting experience, but I've already leveled, I guess it's to 10, so you can't get any more levels, which is sad. Alright, I am going to try Note G, which gets me 15% equal to production cost equal to the science that I generate. My goal is to use that to build the final project in the culture win. And then I'm hoping I don't need merchant saddles, and instead I can go for, what's this one called, a shell Sidoni seal, +1 culture and +1 gold on unique buildings and improvements. I have a bunch of both of those, and I think that will be a good boost. The reason I might want merchant saddles instead, this one here, +1 movement for scouts, merchants, settlers, and explorers. However, I think my explorers are getting stuck in like vegetated tiles and things, which the Ottomans have a solution for. So we're gonna try them out. Blah, blah, blah. I want to check out leadership. Plus 5% yields on a settlement. So that means it'll work if it's not a city, which is important. This is where legacies can come into play for the next era. This plus 10 production and settlements in distant lands means effectively plus 10 gold, plus you get some bonuses for towns and expansionists. Because it's not plus 1 settlement or plus 1 production in cities, it's also all settlements. I think that's a really good one for me to take. But then I think I'll take an expansionist attribute point. So you can see that's used up my 3 military. I think I want to keep my religion from last, and then this plus 15% culture boost is a really good one as well. Plus 2 science on sawmills and gristmills, because I'm going to be going for using note G to get me some production. I think some extra science is always welcome. Lyceums are good. I think I built a lot of hospitals, although let me see my scientific attribute points. And those 2 could be really handy right there. So I think actually I'm better to take the 2 scientific attribute points. This does have a spot to build. 90% sure. Yeah, I can build the final wonder. I need to build here. So I can keep my capital where it is. And just have 1 capital. So we're gonna go economic. Plus 1 resources capacity. Town's really good. Expansionist. This is good, but I think I'll take the food in cities. And then take this for the building. Why is this so slow? That's the problem the other day. It would not. Put it in there. Alright. Extra gold. And happiness. As we're expanding these towns, I'm just going to prioritize the happiness yields. Just trying to get these to be as happy as possible. Well, I don't care too much if my settlements aren't happy. They do make me more money if they're ultimately happy. Is there any happiness yields there? No. And we'll take production. choosing production if I can't get happiness, because production will translate into gold. And the downside of doing this as Ottomans is I don't. Which could be a problem. Making crabs or happiness was better there. Might have been better take happiness. Oh well. How's that culture? We'll take that. Where after all doing a culture-based challenge. By the way, the normal game is not as tedious as what I'm just doing right now. I'm going for a specific challenge, so I have 76 settlements. You're really only supposed to have 21 maximum. So, you know, if you're a normal player, you'd only be dealing with 21 settlements to manage. So we're like, oh my god, this is how boring it is to set up a new age? No. Unless you're trying to go for something simple like that. Because I have to expand 76. Yeah, 76 towns, basically. Which is not something you would normally do at the beginning of an era. Also, this is because of a specific thing I unlocked on the attribute tree and expansionist. This one here, +1 population in towns. Towns start with an additional population. At the beginning of each age, that triggers. So all your towns automatically get a population growth. If you don't have that on the attribute tree, then you wouldn't have to do this either. As you can see, it's a nice way to get a bunch of extra yields. Alright, I'm going to do a quick save, because that's annoying. And sometimes things screw up and you have to do it again. The production queue should be nice and simple. I just have one thing I need to build. A city. I may end up buying that. We'll see. Commander promotion. We must make sure each commander has leadership. Leadership's fun for these. +5 yields. Accept happiness in a settlement with station on a district. So it's a really nice way to just boost some output of your cities. all those accommodations filled out. Definitely use my naval commanders. Ability. Move this one into one blank. I'm well aware I'm over the settlement cap. I'm not going to worry about resources right now. Some lovely policies, courtesy of Tonga. And the mesh bit. Go over here. Good, more good. Put you in district. Oops, went too far there. Put you in district. Made a connection there. Hopefully it gets a little bit more food. I don't know. I still don't know what the point of roads are, to be honest. And I've got 800 hours in this game. Weird. Sometimes it triggers that, sometimes it doesn't. Feel kind of bad. I think that scout's been around since the beginning of the game. As you see by the minimap, there isn't much left for it to do. Save here. We're done all that. We'll specialize our towns. No, we'll start our capital. That makes it easier to know when we're done. This is another little bit of tedium that a normal sane player wouldn't have to deal with. But here we are. So we're going to specialize these towns. If it has 0 specialists, it's going to become a resort town. If it has specialists, it's becoming an urban center. There might be some slightly better optimizations, but I've done this entirely too many times and I don't want to do it again. I tried with the Mughals and I got to turn 14. I couldn't get the explorers into place quickly enough. But the nice thing with the Mughals is you can buy the final wonder. So what I'm wondering is, with the Ottomans, if I can get the relics faster. Then the question becomes, can I build the wonder faster? So this is probably one of 2 last tries. If I don't get it on this, I might try again with Mughals. I think I made some mistakes. See no specialists. I'm looking over here. Specialist, no. Where's our town? Easy decision making. Urban center. See, I don't want to know. I don't know if I want to make those decisions to repair those things. Like that may have been a mistake. Wasn't a lot of money, but on Ottomans, money's a lot tighter. I think Mughals was getting like 12,000 a turn. I'm just gonna leave it. The 228's not a lot, but still. Rural. Looking for specialists. There's a specialist. Almost at the point of playing the game. Let's see what we can do. There's so many towns. I feel like this should be an urban center, even though it has no specialists. It's like an urban population. No specialists, but still better yields from urban center, so we're gonna go urban center. Same with this one. We gotta be getting close. And that one does a little better as an urban center. Etelcos. Etelcos? Oh. Alright, that should be it. Another quick save. Next, we assign all the resources. First thing, we'll try to get the capital back to happy. Using some lovely oysters. So these, the rail station +6. I'm tempted to just put these in the city. Oh, actually, hang on. We're going for a culture victory, so these need to go in. First and foremost. Oh, there's just a faster way to do this. My understanding is they designed this for console at the same time. Which makes sense. But also, oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna stick horses in our least unhappy cities. So this mod ranks them lowest to highest, so I'm just gonna keep popping horses in my least happy places until we're on our horses. Sources give you what, +6 happiness? I should be getting close to like nobody in negative happiness. That's pretty cool. So we can stick elephants. They have good happiness. There you go. I'll just keep going. What's mine give us? Food and production. I'll slot the whales there. So you're +6 production. Not the +3 production is gonna matter that much, but you never know. Every little bit counts. Actually, no, maybe it's better at 10. 6 gold plus whatever bonuses. Again, not something you'd have to do because normally you wouldn't have 72, whatever it is, 76 settlements. So these give gold in cities and +4 science in towns. And I'm on a little bit of a side quest to get science. Unfortunately, I don't know of any way to pop 0-turn sciences. All right. Once again, do a quick save, just because that's really tedious. All right, next step, we're gonna pop some 0-turn. Civics. So because of, is it Iran Zoo? Where is it? This one, creating cavalry unit grants culture equal to 25% of its cost. So this, anytime you have a 0-turn, if you can produce any culture whatsoever, you'll get that instantly. So building that allowed me to get that for free. So then I am going to that's history. And then we should just take a save here. All right, so now we're gonna keep going. I want this as soon as possible. All right, so in order to get the victory condition, oh, it's 15 artifacts. All right, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I get 7, 8 from here and here. So then creative use of ASCII characters there. Sorry, what was I saying? So 2 from the civics tree, 4, 6, 8. Do I have any other natural wonders in my borders? I do have one of my borders. Down here. 10. So then I should get the rest that I need for doing hegemony. So I need to get those explorers out that will get the natural wonders for me here. So that one. That one. That one. Next turn, I need to buy that one. Before I forget. Now I probably cannot buy another one. Correct. Okay, so then I want to change your policies actually. These two are better for culture. I screwed that up. Could have had that last turn. think that will only drop it to 4 turns. Pop one more in there. That's 2. I did want to see if you could put an explorer in. That guy. Let's check that out. It'll be fun just for giggles. So that'll change my strategy if that's the case. Two, 4. Factory. Look, it's the railroad. This gets the railroad. Okay. I'm tempted to go for this mastery. Or do I just go for the culture? I shouldn't be moving my guys around too much. Modernization. To hegemony needs both of these. Whatever. Do nationalism. I'm tempted to go 20% more gold. I think last time buying explorers was my problem. We'll try this. I cannot buy another explorer, so we go next turn. pop these as I see them. Start going for more science. Build a museum here. Alright, next I can dump into the next one to get a free artifact. Upgrade. Once I get that technology. Okay, one in purple. Shit. Ugh, I should have waited on that. Oh shit, I took the wrong one. This time. Purple. I need one for green. So you could research up in green. Although, maybe some are more central. Let's see if a artifact pops nearby. Pop the next civic. Oh, see, now hedge money went to 2. I was worried about that. It's fine, though. We should be able to spend money to get it done. Certainly a lot of production in this city. There we go. Now the question is, do I do? I think getting those explorers moving might make sense. If I'm one artifact short, I will know. This is a split here. I could just go for future civics soon. But I think those explorers moving fast, and I should be able to get the mastery next turn. If I need to move them. Alright, so then I have an explorer ready in green. I thought I had purple. Yeah, I've got an explorer ready in purple. So I need one in orange. If I just build a museum there. So as soon as that guy's done, that's orange, and then I need yellow. If I just do, I'll buy an explorer. Boom. Where's the explorer spawn? Right there. I will build a museum underneath the explorer. So next turn, they can hopefully all pop. Other important thing. Now, how soon do I think I can get artifacts? This one. Probably get out 4 turns. Well, I already have the save at a point of. I'm going to say that I'm just going to take the artifact. Two artifacts, right? So I should have 3 now. No, how come did it give me a bonus one? Oh, hold on, use the bonus one if you dig. Oh. I thought I'd give you the bonus one if you research too. did not know that. Just upgrade a burrow here. So that's problematic. I thought it would give me 2 for researching in my territory. This is where maybe Merchant Saddle might have saved me. You can't make it there in time. To be meaningful. That's 4. Man. This is the best you can do. Two turns is pretty good. we can get some overbuilds. How many are we actually short here? Short 3. It's actually not terrible. Just don't know how long these guys take. Still 0 turning standing. Pretty impressive, really. I think I want to be overbuilding. Really? That killed the turn. I'm going to end up being 1 artifact short. Oh shit. I have enough. When that happened. Did I have enough last turn? 5 turns to build a little sphere. However, we have... So this will also trigger Note G. Oh, I need to get rid of this. 5 turns. 3 turns. I need a 0 26,000 26. So these are. Is there any way to pop science? I don't think so. I want to choose civics with masteries. I guess I got them all. So then if I do one that's a mastery, 60,000, 6,000, 6645. Also help me pop. We're gonna get it. Woo! Let's go, Ottomans. Yeah, baby. Let's go. All right. So, if you've asked what's the point of Civ 7, it's getting to one of these victory conditions. This happy modern age has come to the end, and that's the end of the game. So that's a victory. Obviously, I was trying a challenge. Normally we wouldn't end this early. Normally there's lots of other stuff that happens in the modern age. In this case, I was going for a quick culture victory. 11 turns. Officially beats Paisley's record. Note to G was the secret. Save this in case anyone wants to know any details. So, to my knowledge, I now have tied for the fastest modern victory in science and in culture. Not sure that I want to go through the pain and suffering that it would take to get the fastest in economic, but maybe I will. All right, well, I am going to end the stream there, I think. And on a high note, get some chores done around the house. Who is online that I might know? Nobody's online that I might know. Everyone's on vacation. Yeah, I'm just going to end stream. All right, I'll put my fancy graphic on. If I can find it. There we go. Thanks for anyone watching. Hope you enjoyed the show.